musical talents strengthen their devotion through practice and showcase their skills in cultural events at the ashram. Our singers include Aditi, Abhinav, Arush, Niveda, Pranavi, Srihasini, Satvik, Sneha, Vikram, and Kananji on tabla.
गणपते परिपूरणव ಶಿವ ಮಹಾದೇವ ಮಹಾದೇವ ಮಹಾದೇವ. ಅಖಿಲ ಲೋಕನಾಯಕಿ ದೇವಿ ತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ, ಅಖಿಲ ಲೋಕನಾಯಕಿ ದೇವಿ ತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ, ಆನಂದದಾಯಿನಿ ದೇವಿ ಜಗದೀಶ್ವರಿ, ಆನಂದದಾಯಿನಿ ದೇವಿ ಜಗದೀಶ್ವರಿ, ಆದಿ ಮಹಾಕಾಳಿ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ವಾಗ್ದೇವಿ ರೂಪಿಣಿ, ಆದಿ ಮಹಾಕಾಳಿ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ವಾಗ್ದೇವಿ ರೂಪಿಣಿ, ಆನಂದದಾಯಿನಿ ದೇವಿ ಜಗದೀಶ್ವರಿ, ಆನಂದದಾಯಿನಿ ದೇವಿ ಜಗದೀಶ್ವರಿ, ಶ್ರೀಚಕ್ರವಾಸಿನಿ ವೀಣಾ ವಿಲಾಸಿನಿ, ಶ್ರೀಚಕ್ರವಾಸಿನಿ ವೀಣಾ ವಿಲಾಸಿನಿ, ಅಂಬಾ ಭವಾನಿ ಜಗದಂಬಾ ಭವಾನಿ ಜೈ, 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 ಅಂಬಾ ಭವಾನಿ ಜಗದಂಬಾ ಭವಾನಿ ಜೈ. ಅಖಿಲ ಲೋಕನಾಯಕಿ ದೇವಿ ತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ, ಅಖಿಲ ಲೋಕನಾಯಕಿ ದೇವಿ ತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ, ದೇವಿ ತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ, ದೇವಿ ತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮುಕುಂದ ಜನಾರ್ದನ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರೇ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮುಕುಂದ ಜನಾರ್ದನ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರೇ, ಅಚ್ಯುತಾನಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಮಾಧವ, ಸಚಿದಾನಂದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರೇ, ಅಚ್ಯುತಾನಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಮಾಧವ, ಸಚಿದಾನಂದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರೇ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮುಕುಂದ ಜನಾರ್ದನ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರೇ, ಅಚ್ಯುತ ಕೇಶವ ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ ಓಂ, ಮುಕುಂದ ಮಾಧವ ಮೋಹನ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ ಓಂ, ಪಂಕಜ ನೇತ್ರ ಪರಮ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಶಂಖ ಚಕ್ರಧಾರ ಸುಂದರ जनार्दना कृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण मुकुन्द जनार्दना कृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण हरे कृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण हरे हरि मना तुम्ही गोविंद मना तुम्ही गोपाल मना तुम्ही नारायण हरि मना तुम्ही गोविंद मना तुम्ही गोपाल मना तुम्ही नारायण गोविंद गोपाल हरि नारायण गोविंद गोपाल हरि नारायण राम मना राजा राम मना सीता राम मना आत्मा राम मना राम मना राजा राम मना सीता राम मना आत्मा राम मना हरि मना
Thank you, Swaranjali team, for an amazing performance. Very melodious. I, for one, noticed Mr. Marathe and his wife tapping their feet to the beat. So thank you very much. The next event is a dance program, a Marathi dance program on Vithala. The song and dance show a glimpse of Pandharipur Vari, a yatra to Pandharipur, Maharashtra, to honor Lord Vithala. The tradition is more than 700 years old. Devotees from various parts of Maharashtra and nearby areas join this procession on foot, wearing holy basil beads, singing the glories of Vithala and commemorating the saints.
Wow, thank you for that moving and mesmerizing performance that they put together just for us tonight. What a show to begin on our first night of Chinmaya Bharat Utsav 2024. May I now request our Swamiji Shantananda Ji, Brahmacharini Akalka Ji, and our guest of honor, Mayor Hemant Marathe Ji, to please come to the stage for felicitation. And please join me in welcoming them to the stage. And can we also have Mrs. Marathe Ji please join us on the stage as well? So as we celebrate the 10th anniversary of Chinmaya Vrindavan, we are honored to announce that Chinmaya Vrindavan has received a joint legislative resolution from the Senate and General Assembly of the State of New Jersey. This prestigious recognition commemorates the 10th anniversary of our temple complex and acknowledges the unwavering commitment to the community through spiritual, cultural, and charitable endeavors. We are deeply grateful to the vision of Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda and the grace and blessings of the entire Guru Parampara and our resident Swami Shantananda Ji for his inspiration and guidance, which continue to light our path. We extend our heartfelt thanks to Senator Vin Gopal and Assemblywoman Donlin and Peter Paul for sponsoring this resolution and recognizing the impact of Chinmaya Vrindavan's work. The resolution reads, whereas Chinmaya Vrindavan, highly esteemed in the Garden State, will mark and celebrate the 10th anniversary of its temple complex in Cranberry Township, Middlesex County, during the series of special events that will take place August 9th through 11th, 2024, to commemorate the significant milestone. Whereas the Senate and General Assembly of the State of New Jersey are pleased to acknowledge Chinmaya Vrindavan upon this festive occasion and commend its immeasurable contributions to the community, which have secured for it the abiding respect of this legislature. Whereas an outstanding nonprofit organization dedicated to upholding people of the Hindu faith, Chinmaya Vrindavan was established in June 2001 by H. Swami Tejomayananda, then global head of Chinmaya Mission Worldwide, Pujya Guruji, in the picturesque setting of a barn in the middle of beautiful farmland. Whereas, as the congregation grew, it became clear that a new facility was needed to accommodate members, and in 2014, a state-of-the-art temple complex was built and dedicated to the public. Whereas, Chinmaya Vrindavan is further appreciated for its commitment to promote spiritual and cultural understanding, to foster unity among diverse groups, and for its charitable endeavors within the community, including winter coat drives, school supply collections, and work with the local soup kitchen. Whereas within all spheres, Chinmaya Vrindavan has created a model worthy of emulation and set a standard of excellence toward which others might strive. Whereas it is altogether proper and fitting for the members of this legislature to pause in their deliberations to congratulate Chinmaya Vrindavan and to affirm its importance to the people of the state. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Senate and General Assembly of the State of New Jersey that this legislature hereby salutes Chinmaya Vrindavan, pays tribute to its meritorious record of service and commitment, and extends sincere best wishes for its continued success and vigor in all the years to come. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to all our supporters, members, and volunteers who have made this possible for us. To present this prestigious resolution, we have with us a distinguished guest who's been a strong advocate for our community. It is our great pleasure to introduce the Mayor of West Windsor, Mr. Hemant Marathe.
Mr. Marathe, a dedicated public servant, has been the mayor of West Windsor since 2017. Before becoming mayor, He was a member of the West Windsor Township Council since 2015. Prior to that, he served as the board president of the West Windsor Plainsboro Board of Education, highlighting his commitment to education. He also ran for mayor in 2013, demonstrating his eagerness to serve the community in various capacities. Mr. Marathe has been a part of the West Windsor community since 1994, reflecting his long-term commitment and dedication. He holds a PhD from the University of Washington, a master's from Virginia Tech, and a bachelor's from IIT Bombay, all in electrical engineering. He has been a resident of West Windsor since 1994 and operated an IT consulting business from his home. In 2006, he started a business as a wholesaler of Indian groceries. Can we please have a round of applause for the mayor? May I now request Swamiji, our guest of honor, and Brahmacharini Akalka ji to light the lamp. Please put your hands together as our guest of honor releases this Chinmaya Bharat Utsav 2024 souvenir. We will now have a short speech by our guest of honor.
Thank you very much for your invitation. You may call me guest of honor, but it's my honor that you thought about me and invited me to your 10th anniversary celebration. Every day coming home from work, I used to see the advertisement of celebration in South Brunswick. Those of you who drive on Route 1 will see there was a big ad on the telescope, and I always thought about it. I saw it and looked very impressive. So I'm really honored that you thought about me for such a big celebration. It's really a celebration of Swamiji, the Chinmaya mission, and all of you, because no community, no karya can be done without a lot of volunteers like you. A lot of parents. I was very impressed with the kids you are singing in our language and being so devotional and so dedicated. I have had 4 daughters, so I know how difficult it is to convince them to come somewhere like this. So I want to thank all the parents and all the children as well for making it. And I wish you a continued success, and another 40 years. You are doing a lot of good work for keeping our traditions alive in this country and passing it on to next generation. And if nothing else, we have everybody in US or everybody in the world now knows what a guru is, and that's a word that has been accepted like a lot of us. So again, thank you for making me a part of it. It's indeed an honor, and thank you for all the support a lot of you have given me over the years. And wish you all the best and wish you many more successful years in future.
Now we kindly request the Mayor to present the stated resolution to Swamiji. Now we will felicitate our guest of honor. May everyone exit the stage, please?
We will now have our Swamiji's pravachan on the key to success. Now, a small gist about the speech we're about to hear. We will hear about how self-knowledge is the key to success. We're going to discover insights for achieving personal and professional growth. We'll learn the importance of quieting our mind and intellect and to live by noble values. And we'll also learn the way to ride the Dharma chariot, to succeed and be happy in life. Let us now invite Swamiji to enlighten us all.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Satgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahmavidvaram Manojavam Marudatulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukhyam Sri Ramadutam Sirasa Namami Santoshini Jaganmata Mama Saubhagyavardhaye Namaskaromi Bhaktya Tvam Prasanna Varada Bhava Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyakridau Vande Bhagavandau Punah Punah Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha-jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashandaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Satchitanandarupaya Vishwotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha Nilambujasyamalakomalangam Sita Samaropitavamabhagam Panau Mahasayakacharuchapam Namami Ramam Raghuvamshanatham. Thank you for our respected guest of honor, Bharat and his wife, and all friends. The topic that we have chosen to discuss these 3 days is key to success. I think everybody wants to be successful, isn't it? Now there are 2 words. One is key, another is success. Now what is success we'll see first. Then we'll enter into the keys later. There are not one key, but there are so many keys. Generally we think that success is when you have a few $1 million in the bank, 2-3 imported cars, and 5 or 6 bedroom, 3-car or 4-car garage house, especially if it is overseeing, what is that? Sea view, river view, lake view, all that. And little further, if you have certain position in the society, or if you stand for election, you win, you become like him, mayor or a senator or governor or president of the country. We consider this is the success. But according to our Shastra, that is not success. You may be a billionaire, you may have everything that a man can command. We have seen in our stories, Bhagavatam, there is a story of Hiranyakashipu. he achieved the maximum material growth that anybody can think of. Whatever he wished, that happened. Wherever he wanted to rule, he could rule. He was unopposed by anyone in the world, three world, not only this world, three world. Nobody could touch him. But still, he was unhappy. Shuka Maharshi says in Bhagavatam, he was unhappy because he never conquered his mind. Unless you conquer your senses and the mind, you will never be happy. So, what is real test of happiness? What is the litmus test? In spite of everything, if you are happy, cheerful, contented, that is what considered happiness or the success. So success is measured by the intake of happiness that you have in your day-to-day life. How happy you are and how happy the people around you, how you are connected to people and your immediate relatives, if not the people around, at least immediate relatives and extended relatives, those who are happy with you and you are able to give them joy, that is considered the successful life. Now, we are going to see the keys which is given in Rama Gita. Rama Gita is, whenever we hear about Gita, there are so many Gitas. Immediately we think of Bhagavad Gita. But there are so many Gitas in our scriptures. Ramayana itself, there are so many Gitas. There are Lakshmana Gita, Rama Gita, Puranjana Gita, and Vibhishana Gita. And in Bhagavatam also there are so many Gitas, Uddhava Gita, Bhikshu Gita, Hamsa Gita. Like this, there are so many Gitas. If you list in our Puranas the number of Gitas, that itself become a book. That many Gitas are there. So here we are going to see Rama Gita. No, sorry, the Vibhishana Gita. Now Vibhishana Gita means it is not Vibhishana is giving advice to Rama, it is Ramchandraji is giving advice to Vibhishana. Now, there are many similarities between Srimad Bhagavad Gita and this Vibhishana Gita. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is also happening in the battlefield. This Vibhishana Gita is also happening in the battlefield. So, but there is one difference. Arjuna was depressed, rejected, dejected, melancholic, morose, melancholic. But here, Vibhishana is not depressed or dejected, but he is compassionate and he is overflowing with love and devotion for the Lord. And out of love for Bhagavan, he is asking these questions. Now, whenever we talk about the Rama or Ravana, Ramchandraji stands for Ananda Sarupa. I tell you because you must have heard Ramayana many times. You must be watching the serial also. So you are all familiar with Ramayana. But there are three Ramayanam which is very popular. One is called Valmiki Ramayanam. Another is called Tulasi Ramayanam or Ramcharit Manas. The third one is called Adhyatma Ramayanam. In Adhyatma Ramayanam, the inner meaning of Ramayanam is given. I shall share with you that inner meaning of Ramayana. Then you will understand the significance. It is not just a story, it has got different depth in understanding the stories. Rama is Antaratma, the one who revels, one who make you revel, one who make you happy is called Rama. And that Rama can be born or gained only when one who is capable of controlling 10 senses, that is called Dasha Ratha. Ratha stands for chariot, and chariot is always for going out. The same way our senses are also compared with chariots, which go out to enjoy the field of experiences. So Dasharatha, the one who has perfect control of our senses, is called Dasharatha. Only to that Dasharatha, one who has perfect control of our senses, can only be experience that inner peace and tranquility. And that is Rama. And now where Rama is born? In Ayodhya. Ayodhya means where there is no yuddham, conflict. A conflict-free mind who has controlled the 10 senses, Dasharatha, to him alone Rama is born. And when he is born, afterwards he grew up as a student. He go to Vasishtha Rishi's ashram and study, and he come back. Then he was taken by Vishwamitra Rishi to protect his yajna, and afterwards he was taken to Mithila Nagari and he got wedded to Sitaji. Now look at this. Who is Sitaji? Sitaji was, her birth was not known. Her father, mother was not unknown. It is unknown to us. Because Janaka Maharaj, when he was plowing the field, in the field she was found. Now every farmer, when they are plowing the field, if everybody gets a child like that, it will be a problem. But here means the source is unknown. That is called Maya in our culture, in our philosophy. Maya is unknown to us, from where it has come and how it is, why it is. If you analyze, your intellect gets stuck. So that Maya, when Bhagavan get wedded to, so Brahman alone there is peace, tranquility. The moment he is wedded to Maya, then he cannot be anymore stay in Ayodhya. Ayodhya means conflict free. Yuddham na yuddham. That means conflict. So the moment he comes to Ayodhya, he can no more stay there. He has to go to the jungle of life. And that is why 14 years of forest life. And there also, Sitaji, as long as she was with Ramachandraji, for her, wherever she was, it was Ayodhya for her. But the moment she wanted something else other than Ramachandraji, Bhagavan, other than Bhagavan, she wanted something else. Suvarna Mrigam, golden deer. So Sita ji told Ramachandra ji, oh dear, get me the deer. And the deer went after deer. He could not get the deer, and when he came back, he lost his deer. So this is a story. And when he came back, she was abducted. Now who abducted her? See, Sitaji stands for Shanti, peace, and peace is experienced by our mind. Now, who abducted her? Ravana. Now, who is Ravana? The one who revels in 10 senses. That's why he has got 10 heads. It is not that he has physically 10 heads. It will be too much problem. Think about it. 1 in the center, 5 this side, 4 this side. He will be always walking like this, isn't it? And if some children in the Balavihar ask me also, Swamiji, when Ravana sleeps, how will he sleep? That was a question. Suppose he wants to turn, what will be the condition? So children ask original question, We may not ask that, but children ask. And I had to tell him that is the first time they discovered waterbed. So he was very happy. And then another child was asking me, Swamiji, if he has got 10 head, and 10 head means 10, 20 nostrils, isn't it? So what will happen if he catch cold? So it is not that physically he had 10 heads. What it means is that he was reveling in all 10 senses. So the one who has no control over 10 senses, he reveled in that. Or a person who enjoyed 10 times more than a normal person. And when that Ravana, when she came under the grip of Ravana, the moment you think or get away from the Lord, what happened? We come under the influences of our senses. When we come under the influence and grip of our senses, that is where we get imprisoned by ourselves. That Ravana imprisoned Sita ji in Lanka. Then when she realized what we should do to come back to Rama, this is the story. Ramayana means story of Rama, no. Rama, who is the ayanam goal, the goal that is Rama, that is the thing, or Rama's path. So that is the story. So, how to go back to Rama? Then we have to learn from Ramayana. Sita ji remembered her mistake and start thinking about Rama continuously. And to the extent her intense devotion or thought was expressed, to that extent Ramachandra ji responded. That is why as Hanuman ji was sent to inform Sita ji that Bhagavan is looking for you. This is what happened when our thoughts, our vichara, our thinking about Bhagavan become intense, Guru will come to us. That Hanumanji stands for our Guru. He comes and consoles her. Yes, Bhagavan he is looking for you and he will definitely come to rescue you. So this assurance Guru gives, and then Bhagavan goes and with the help of monkeys. Monkey stands for, monkey has got two things. One is chanchalatvam, astiratvam. Monkey stands for our thoughts. That which has no stability and become restless. So this is the nature of our thoughts. And the thoughts were under the control of Vali. Vali stand for lust. So all our thoughts are controlled by lust. What happens? Chaos. That's why Vali had this particular boon, that whoever comes in front of him, his half power will go to him. That also link up, think about it. Our weakness also, suppose you have a weakness for rasagula, let us say. And that rasagula come and sit in front of you. However much you try to control, half power of self-control is gone, isn't it? Because before you, the intellect tell you, stop it, Swami, it is not good for you, you are diabetic, don't even think about it. By the time the intellect say, the body, hand has gone and picked up, and 2 rasagulas already inside. Dekha jayenge baat mein. So, half power will go. The same way, whoever your weakness is, that person is in front of you, all your control power will go. So this is called lust. That is starts, Bali had that particular power. So, you see, if all our thoughts are under the control of the Vali, then what will happen? Chaos. Mind will become a chaotic mind. So therefore, Bhagavan has to kill Vali. And that also Bhagavan has to stand behind. That's a behind stand means the Lord is behind. Consciousness is behind our mind. That is why Bhagavan alone can conquer or destroy our lust. Nobody else can conquer. So therefore, he destroyed that Vali and gave Sugriva in charge of the Manarasena. Sugriva means Sushtu Grivaha. That means well-controlled, well-disciplined. That well-disciplined mind, well-controlled mind, the intellect, that stands for intellect. That intellect can control the monkeys, means the mind, the thoughts. The thoughts it can control. It will be well-disciplined. And well-disciplined Vanaras were accompany Bhagavan. So Bhagavan befriended this Sugriva and he accompanied the Vanaras, and then he built the bridge. The bridge, what is the bridge stands for? See, what the ocean stands for samsara. So all our rishis compared ocean to samsara. Why samsara and ocean is compared? Because ocean is one. If you stand one shore, other shore you cannot see. The same way when you are immersed in samsara, you feel that there is no end to it. So this samsara sagara, one can cross only with Ram Nam. That's why the monkeys wrote Ram Nam and then put the bridge. So Ram Nam alone serves as a bridge, and we cross the ocean, and then with the help of the monkeys, Bhagavan Ramachandraji, finally, one by one, Ravana's strength were destroyed. The Kumbhakarna, afterwards Indrajit, and all his champions that was there with him, with whom he was very proud of, Bhagavan killed them, and finally face to face with Ravana, the last showdown, and he killed Ravana also. In Tulsi Ramayanam, Rama-Ravana Yuddha was elaborately described, and it was not a one-day fight, it was 18 days fight. So, Rama and Ravana alone. And that, therefore, finally he killed Ravana, and afterwards Sitaji was retrieved or rescued. And this destruction of this Ravana stands for the destruction of material prosperity. That's why Lanka was described as materially prosperous nation. Ravana was the first one declared welfare state. Nobody in Lanka worked. Everybody was given what you call social security check, delivered to their door. Ravana looted and plundered from every other country and provided for them. This was the greatness of Lanka, materially highly prosperous country. The golden Lanka, it is said. So, in Valmiki Ramayana it was beautifully described. The elite in the society were found drunk in the morning 9 o'clock. Because even if you see here also, people get drunk only little later. But there it was, even 9 o'clock in the morning, they were found on the street drunk. That was the prosperity of Lanka. That Lanka Adhipati was destroyed. Means what? Shanti recovered. Sitaji stands for Shanti, peace. And finally, Sitaji was able to unite with Ramachandraji. And this is the beautiful story. And this now, Ravana was a symbol of passion, moha. So when moha is there, delusion is there, the children are born of delusion is lust, greed, passion, and immoral attitude. This is the result of moha. So, that Ravana, not only he was passionate, immoral, he was, even though he was highly educated, he was a Rishiputra, and he was a Brahmana, and he was a Samavedi, and he was educated under his own father, Pulasthya Rishi. But still, in spite of all his education and qualification, and he had great blessing from Brahmaji, with all these things, he became a menace, or he became a terrorist actually in the field. Why? Because of few weaknesses he had. That is called ahankara. So when we have ahankara, whatever quality that we have, it gets destroyed. So this is the picture of Ravana. Ravana, not only he had all this problem, but he was greedy also. Not only moha, but he had lobha also. So there is a humorous example in our Shastra. We have Trimurtis, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. And they all had their own wives. Parvati, Lakshmi, Saraswati. So it seems this Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, after lunch they go for a little, what you call rest, power nap. And during this time, these three ladies, they meet together for a card play. ladies' club, they play cards. So one of the days what happened was, this Lakshmi ji picked on Parvati. Lakshmi ji said, look, my husband is Vishnu, he is in Vaikuntha, very beautiful accommodation, 5-star hotel, in fact all-star hotel facilities there. And Brahmaloka also, Saraswati also got a wonderful place. And when it comes to Shiva, what is this? He is sitting under a tree. And also, you are the one who has got children also. So we don't have children, you have children. Ganesha is there and Shanmuga is there. So at least for children's sake, you should have a decent house. You are sitting under a tree. What is this? What kind of standard of life you are maintaining? Parvati, halfway in the game, she got upset. She came immediately to Kailas. Bhagavan was sleeping. And Parvati said, hey, get up. Oh, she woke him up. And Bhagavan said, why are you waking me up? What happened? No, I want a house. See, it is not in our fate. So, apna nasib mein nahi hai. So, why are you asking? This is enough under the tree. Wonderful. We are with the nature. The whole world is our house. Why do you need a house? No, I want a house. So when she insisted, and Bhagavan said, okay. He immediately called the celestial architect. The Vishwakarma came. Yes, sir, what can I do? He said, my wife says she wants a house. Please design a house for her. And Vishwakarma was able to design beautiful. He asked what type of house you want. She gave a description. These are the houses. It should be like this. Entrance should be like this. Bedroom should be there. Kitchen should be here. Like that she described. And he designed it beautifully, built a wonderful bungalow, a palatial palace actually, not bungalow, palace. And then the house is built. Now the question is, we have to do the Griha Pravesham. Now for that you have to do some puja, Vastu Shanti and all these things you have to do. For that you have to call a Pandit. Now Bhagavan Shivaji said, Ravana is a Samavedi, he is a great Pandit and he is a devotee of mine also. So why not we call him? And Ravana was called. And Ravana did a wonderful job. He performed a great puja and homam, etc., Vastu Shanti, etc., everything he did. Great. And then at the end of it, Bhagavan asked, now you did a very good puja, Griha Pravesha puja. Now I want to give you some dakshina. What do you want? Ravana looked at the palace. He said, Bhagavan, give me this palace. That is what I want. Now he looked at Parvati ji. Now, lo bhai, now what can I do? We are again back to the tree. Now, it shows Ravana's greediness, at the same time Bhagavan's large-heartedness. So this is the nature of Ravana. Now that Ravana, also he is also what? A rebel in Rama only. Whether you are a bhogi or a yogi, both rebel in Rama. So there is no difference. Why? Because all of us want that joy. Even if you are watching a movie, what is that you want to? You want to feel happy, isn't it? But the moment that movie become a boring thing, then what happened? You reject that, you close, you stop that TV and go. Even the talks also, why are you sitting here and listening? As long as it is entertaining, you are happy, you'll sit here. The moment I become a boring Swami, then what happens? Slowly you look for the next exit, isn't it? So, if even material object also, as long as it is giving us joy, we will continue to enjoy it. The moment that object or a person become a source of sorrow, then we reject it. So, what is that we want in our life? We want only happiness. And that happiness also, permanent happiness we want. It is not the temporary happiness. And that permanent happiness is called Rama. And that Rama is not something that you have to go and get it somewhere. That Rama is your antaratma, your own self. And this discovery of one's own potential, this discovery of one's own source of joy is called Ramayana. Don't think it is a story written by some dadiwala somewhere sitting. and he, Gurudev used to say, he bluff. No, it is not bluff. It is the way how you discover that which you really want in life. Even what is that? Even a person who doesn't believe in religion or God, what is that he want in life? Ultimately, peace of life, ananda, isn't it? So, Swamiji, I have everything, but peace of mind is not there. Can you give me that? So people come and ask me. So as if I have kept some capsule in me and I can distribute. No, this is to be discovered within oneself. So this is called Rama's path. We think that in the world there is the material, there is happiness, which is in all our Upanishad, it is said, in the material world there is no happiness. That doesn't mean that there is no happiness. Please, don't misunderstand. Our rishis were not pragmatic. They were all very pragmatic people, very realistic people. Our Gurudev used to say, he used to enjoy coffee after breakfast, Madras coffee, decoction coffee. And one day he was sitting and enjoying the coffee. And after drinking the coffee, he said, who said there is no joy in the material world? Nobody said that. But then afterwards, when he went to the room, he turned around and said, but it is temporary. So all material joy in this world, we are not saying there is no joy, please. That will not be practical. We say there is joy, but they are all temporary. This temporary nature of our joy in this world of object we understand. Once we understand that, we will not have this fixation, mental addiction. If it is there, fine, enjoy it. If it is not there, let it go. That attitude is developed, then your life becomes a joyous journey. Otherwise, we get stuck. This is what our scriptures say. When we say the world is mithya, it is unreal, it is not that they are dismissing the world, it saying that unreal. No, you cannot take it as real, you cannot take it as unreal also. This is a situation of this. So as long as it is giving you joy, enjoy it. But don't get stuck with it. This is the idea of our teaching. So, agataha swagatam kuryat gachantam na vivarayet. When it comes, enjoy it. And if it goes, let it go. This attitude is there. Look at the animals. They are philosophical people. They enjoy and they leave it. They don't ruminate about it. They don't write a book over it and publish it and making it as a bestseller in the New York Times. No, they enjoy it, they leave it, they forget about it tomorrow. It comes. So that attitude is kept, then you never get stuck in this samsara. You will be free. Now this is the teaching of our scriptures, and you know the story of Ramayana. And I don't have to tell you, you know it very well. I also explain to you. And this Ramayana, there is a particular scene where in Yuddha Kanda, final show in the battlefield, Ravana lost everybody whom he depended upon so much. That was, one was Kumbhakarna, his brother. Other one was Indrajit. Indrajit was the title he got it because he defeated even Indra. And that Indrajit he was depending upon for the victory of war against Rama. But he was also killed. When he lost his son, he felt totally miserable. But at the same time, his ego will not allow defeat, to accept defeat. So he himself decided to come to the battlefield. And when he came to the battlefield completely equipped with the, what they call Yuddha Ratha, it's called Yuddha Ratha, the war chariot, completely equipped with all arms, celestial weapons, divine weapons, which you have acquired from Brahmaji, and are protected with what you call armor, and bow and arrow, and different kinds of weapons. And that the chariot also was a divine chariot. It can go in the air and come down. All these mechanics were there. I don't know what technology they developed in Treta Yuga. They could fly, they can come down according to the wish. It is not engineering techniques. It is technique of mantra. So mantra power. It is not engineering power. It is the mantra. It is the power of not the engine, but it is the mantra power. So they were able to do that. Such a powerful looking vehicle. And same time, Ravana was also known for his valor. He himself lifted with his hand Kailas Parvat, where the Bhagavan Shivji was so pleased with him, and he presented to him Chandrahas, a sword. It is said that when he came to the battlefield, all the monkeys carried big rocks, and Hanumanji carried a peak of a mountain, he carried and threw at Ravana at one time, all of them. But nothing affected his body. That body was so strong. Such a powerful Ravana was standing there, and one side, ready to fight. And this side, Bhagavan Ramchandraji in Tapasa Vesha. Tapasa Vesha means one Angavastram, that is all, and one dhoti. That is it, and a bow and arrow. That's all it is. And he did not have even the Padaraksha. Because you know what happened. When he came from Ayodhya, he had one chappal, slipper. That Bharata came and took it also. So he was deprived of even Padaraksha. He was walking on the ground barefoot. That is why Hanumanji, when he saw Ramachandraji's feet, and he was moved to tears, that, "Oh Lord, you say you have been walking on this hard ground for the whole day. But when I look at your feet, it's so tender like a lotus petal. How is it possible? You must be the Lord Himself. You cannot be ordinary human being." So Hanumanji recognized in him, looking at the feet. So that Bhagavan standing on foot, barefoot, standing on the ground, one side. And when Vibhishana, the brother of Ravana, who left him because no amount of advice changed the attitude of Ravana. Good advice never changed Ravana's attitude. So he had to leave him. And when he left and joined Ramchandraji, and he was the one giving him proper advice and guidance at the right time. So when he saw Ravana and looking at Ravana and Ramchandraji, he moved by devotion and love for Rama, and he asked this question, "Bhagavan, here one side, this Ravana is Ati Balavan, not simple Balavan, strong, is Ati Balavan." Why? Because he was able to conquer heaven and Patal and earth. All of them he was able to conquer. Nobody could stand him in the battlefield. Such a person is standing there, powerful, fully equipped with all weapons. And whereas you have no ratham, you have no chariot, and you have no armor also, protection. And you are standing on the ground without even having a chappal, Padaraksha. How are you going to win this war? This is out of compassion, out of love for Lord, out of devotion for the Lord, Vibhishana is telling. It is something like your children prepared for exam, and out of anxiety and love for the child, you may ask, "Beta, I hope you have prepared well. I hope you are going to get A+. If not A+, at least A, you will get it." So this is the attitude, this is the thought of a parent. The same way, Vibhishana also was completely, there is another one, in Mahabharata war, it's called Shalya Sarathyam. Shalya Sarathyam is very famous. See, at the last day of the war, see, when Bhishma Pitamaha was down, the 10th day, and the second, another 2 days, Dronacharya was also down. Then it was Karna, also 2 days, he was also down. Then finally it was Shalyaraj who became the commander-in-chief of the Kaurava army. And no, actually, before Karna's death, Shalya became the charioteer of Karna. So, but then Shalyaraj said, see, because Shalyaraj was the uncle of the Sahadeva and the Pandavas, the 5 Pandavas, the 2 Pandavas, that is Sahadeva. Their uncle was this Shalyaraj. And Duryodhana tricked him and made him fight for the Kauravas. Nakula and Sahadeva. It's uncle. So Madari's brother, so uncle. So Duryodhana tricked him and made him fight for the Kauravas. So his heart was with Pandavas, though physically he was with Kauravas. So when Karna was standing against, his only aim was Arjuna. His whole life purpose was to kill Arjuna. That was his purpose. And when he said, the other side, Arjuna had Krishna, the charioteer. If I have another charioteer like Krishna, if I have, then I will win the war without any problem. So then Duryodhana suggested Shalya Maharaj. So he is like Krishna, very expert in the driving the car. So therefore, I need his help. So Duryodhana requested Shalyaraj. Shalyaraj accepted that position and he said only one condition. He told Karna that I will discourage you. I will keep on discouraging you. Karna said, doesn't matter. You cannot destroy my moral. My self-confidence you cannot destroy. Whatever you say, it doesn't matter. Look at those confidence of those characters. So this Mahabharata, every character you have to study and see how they face challenges in life in spite of odds. So this is what we have to learn from from their life. So it's not the story part. It is the life lessons that they are teaching to us. That is why, because it is said that every value as though taken hands and legs and walking in the life of jungle, the jungle of life. That is what we see in the characters. So Karna was so confident that it doesn't matter to me. You criticize me, I am not going to demoralize. So the Shalya Maharaj continuously, as he was coming, now look at Arjuna, you see his Gandhiva, you see his arrow, how powerful it is. Your arrow is nothing against him. Like this he used to continuously criticize. Now if a person is criticizing you when you are going for some war, then what you feel? You miserable. You feel miserable. Like a child is going to write an exam at that time, I don't think you will pass. So if you say that, what will the child feel? The same here also. But here it is not like that. So when Vibhishana says to Ramachandra ji, look at yourself and look at Ravana, how are you going to win this war? If you ask, it is not taken as a discouragement. It is taken as Bhagavan looks at it as this Vibhishana's love for him. And he is anxious, how are you going to win this war? Now, this is what the situation or circumstances in which this Vibhishana Gita is given. And taking the metaphor of chariot, Bhagavan is going to give the keys how you win the war. Now, war of life. See, our life is also like a war. isn't it? We are also facing challenges in life. Many battles we win, we fight, different level. As a child onwards, going to the school, facing the peers, especially in this country, there are so much of problem children face in the school with their peers, isn't it? So different level. As a child growing up, after a teenager, when he become a teenager, when he grown up, then he go to the office, work, challenges there, then he get married, more challenges. When children, you have to bring up more challenges. All these things, we are all continuously fighting a war. And not only that, outside there is a problem, but inside also there is a problem. In Chandogya Upanishad, there is a beautiful story. It is set in Satyayuga. Devas and Asuras, they were different countries. Devas in the Devaloka, Asuras in Patala Loka. Far apart, no problem. They are there, he are here. In Treta Yuga, what happened? They came closer. Bhagavan Ramchandraji was in Bharat and Ravana was in Lanka. 2 continents, we can say. But when it comes to Dwapara Yuga, they became same family. Kauravas and Pandavas, they were cousins. Same family, very close. Now it is said in Kali Yuga, it is still closer. How? It is in your own mind. The Kauravas and Pandavas are within our own mind. Any decision if you want to take, Pandavas and Kauravas comes. Then noble thought comes, evil thought also comes. Both selfish, evil thought means the selfish thought. And there is a tug-of-war between these two. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? And who wins first? It all depends upon your samskara, your culture, your maturity, your absorption of values. That determines who wins. And this war, how you can win, how to take this chariot, means this physical body. Our physical body is a chariot. Atmanam Rithinam Vitti Shariram Rathamevatu Buddhimja Sarathim Vitti Manapragrahamevacha. So this Shariram is considered a Ratha, chariot, gifted to you by the Lord. And Atma, Rathinam, who is the master of the chariot, is our ego, Atma, our Jiva. Then who is the Sarathi? Buddhi is the Charathi. And our senses are the horses, which we have to drive beautifully and take this chariot to the destination. And what is the destination? Is Paramatma. How do we take this chariot to the right destination is the key to success. And that we shall see from tomorrow onwards. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Thank you, Swamiji, for all of these valuable points and insights. We really appreciate it. And we're looking forward to hearing more on the Key to Success Pravachan tomorrow as well. And thank you for the audience for being such a great group tonight and listening to all of our programs we have set up for you. We request everyone to have dinner prasad in the lobby. Thank you. We will see you back here tomorrow, and Hari Om. And Swamiji, Brahmacharini Akalkaji, and Mr. and Mrs. Maratheji, please join us for dinner as well.
Check, 1, 2. Yeah.
Hari Om.
I kindly request everyone to leave their Vibhishana Gita booklets here. You will receive it again tomorrow. And Swamiji's pravachan tomorrow will